Welcome one and all to another special episode of D&D, episode 23. This time we're doing it because Zoe insisted she wanted to do fun things tonight. So there we go. My name is Mike.
And Zoe. And I'm Zoe.
And you're Zoe. Yes. My name is not Mike and Zoe. That would be weird. And today we are going to do some fun things. But before we start doing that, we are actually going to fix a bug that we found because we tested the game with the entire family. We had quite a bit of fun. But there were a few niggling bugs that remained.
Like the swap one.
Yeah, one of them was
properly.
swapping didn't actually work at all. You could either end up being swapped with someone else and both of you ending where the other person was, or both of you ending where you were in the first place. Mm-hmm. Which could make for a very interesting power, but
it's not like it's very flexible.
We didn't want that, right? So that was wrong. And then there's the other thing that happened is that if you end up on a breakdown and then somehow you get a pull 1 or push 3 or something, and you end up on a
roll again.
You roll again with the breakdown, and that's bad. So we want to give you the bonus, but not allow that roll. So that evening I just went and took a look at these bugs, and I did some more daddy solo fixes, and they were fairly simple, really. So let's look for the word daddy, and we will find it. Okay, here's one.
Except you inverted solo at daddy.
Now, I guess. So the problem there was, this is actually here to fix every single problem that has anything to do with swap or similar stuff. Now, the reason why the swapping was happening is because overtake was being checked for each move. And that's fine. Problem is that overtake used to check current tile. Oh, that's wrong. My bad. It used to say current tile.
Current.
Yeah, that's fine. So current tile, it used to say right here. And the issue with checking current tile is that when both of you are swapping, each other's current tile is still the same one as the final destination of the other. So whoever lands first ends up overtaking the other and putting them behind themselves. So it could be either you or the opponent. So all I did to change that is changed the check from current tile to next tile. And whenever we do the swap, both cars have the next tile on the opposite place. So it's not a problem, and that's how we fixed it. And it works for all the other overtakes, and it's even more robust. I much prefer this. Okay, so now let's look for another daddy fix, and there it is. This is the fix for the problem of getting a breakdown. So if you get a breakdown and then you end up on refuel, right? So you get refuel, we go again or whatever. And I think it's called bonus turn now, which is much better. And here, if you remember, guys, we used to check if the player is active. Then we would check if a refuel is available. Important thing, this particular function also reduces refuel by 1 point, right? Okay. So how many refuels you have, it lowers it. So if you had 1 refuel, it goes back to 0 after having done this test. So then it goes here and it checks if we're waiting for play, and that's where the problem was happening, right? And here I said, I've added this entire if. It used to just say this bit, okay, but now I've added this if, and I said if the broken down turns of the player are higher than 0, okay, broken down, not refuel, right? I added this to check out breakdowns. If there are breakdowns, don't give the reroll right now, okay? But what are we going to do instead? We're going to go to the discard phase instead of changing has rolled to false. We're going to change the instructions to blue, more fuel for next turn, discard. Right? So we'll let the user know that they've got a bonus. Okay, then I added a debug log just for myself, which is player had just broken down, give back a refuel, and give refuel back. P, check refuel available, causes the player to lose 1 refuel token, which is what I was saying. Because it implies you would use it right away. Because we don't give it back? Oh, I meant therefore. Therefore we have to give it back. And there we go. Boop. Okay, save this. Let's see if there's any more daddies. There shouldn't be. Nope.
There are no more.
We're done. No more daddy anywhere. Good. All right, so now let's quickly test these, because as you guys know, it's a bit difficult to test, but this is very easy. We can just roll a 9.
And we go a breakdown, and then we get a push -1.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go push backward by 1 on the card. Da, 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 and you'll see that now we should immediately get that.
So 9. Now we gotta
Skip
pick.
a turn, draw a card. It's a push -1, push yourself. Bonus, yellow, more fuel for next turn, discard. Okay, now let's test the swap. So we're gonna roll whatever, doesn't matter.
Boom.
Okay, draw a card. You gotta swap. Let's try to swap player that's on the track. Let's try to swap. Can't swap places with yourself. So everything's working. Now let's swap with this guy. And the swap has worked. And we get to roll again. Uh-oh. We need to discard first and then roll again. Interesting. So we got this roll again, which is another small bug. We got down here. Wait for card play phase. Somehow we didn't get here, which is a bit strange. Wait. We appointed the player. What phase do we get to when we appoint the player? Let's take a look. Here, I love it how we keep on finding bugs everywhere. I mean, this one's very small, but so here, and it goes to wait for card play phase. Aha, I think that this one got cancelled out when the other player landed before us. I think. That's my guess. Because the other player landed on evaluate landing tile. It landed on a standard tile. Yes, on a standard tile. And this is for mines, and here it simply has the thing. Okay, here it needs to check if it's this player, but if it isn't, and yeah, there it is. If wait for card plays, go to discard phase, and discard phase that calls that. Right, so that's a very minor bug, and it's also not guaranteed to happen, but basically because the two players get moved exactly at the same time, this kind of thing can happen. So there's a few ways in which you can fix this, but I think it's so minor, I don't know if I want to bother. What do you say?
I think it's too minor as well.
I mean, we could fix it, but it will require, say, changing how fast you get teleported to the other side so that you always get there first.
Then no, it's not much of a worth it.
Yeah, it's not that worth
Plus,
it.
people won't like really notice.
They will. Every time they fall there, it will tell them roll, and rolling won't work until you discard. So, blow your nose. Ay, 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 children. Yeah, that's fascinating. Okay, done? Done. Okay, good. Now we can finally move on. So, we promised we were gonna make new cards. So that should be fun. Let's go and make new cards. Actually, let's quickly take a look at all of our notes up here. Right? Because we do have a bug and it's small. But we're gonna write it down. So bugs 1. What are we gonna say? Landing on refuel after swap gives wrong instructions due to opponent landing first. Okay, so we just wrote that down. So add a targeting system. We may waive this, which means we may never do it. PFX for card effects. Okay, well, we've updated everything here, so let's go and have some fun. All right, cards. So lose 500, lose 1000. Now, we said we wanted to make the give cards, right? Okay, so let's call this one gift underscore 500, comma, gift underscore 1,000, comma, gift underscore 1,500, comma,
Whoa.
comma. Now you also said you wanted to do one that does nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, hit enter.
Just for fun.
Yeah, here and go something like nothing. Yeah, just, actually, that's a keyword. You can't use it. Go no effect. Okay. Now let's think about any other things that we would want to do.
Okay.
So what else do you think we could do?
Well, we did push, we did lose.
I've got an idea.
Like what?
We could do attract.
Oh, attract, so you pull absolutely everybody towards you?
No. I was simply thinking that you pick an opponent and you pull them towards you, and then they overtake you, but you pull them all the way back from somewhere else.
Yes, but does that help the opponent?
Not really. I mean, it gives them 200 points, so it is a bit to your disadvantage, but...
But it pulls you, but it pulls them closer to you. What if you're in the lead?
Well, yeah, if you're in the lead, you need to make a bad decision. Yeah. So we could do that. We could do the opposite, that you go to where they are. Or say right behind them, for example. Say you could pull someone right in front of you, or you can attract, or you could go to someone right behind them.
We could.
Yeah, something like that. Or, how about this? We could create one called tailgate, which leads you to be just behind whoever's in front of you, no matter how far they are.
Oh, so you get attracted towards them,
Yeah.
and you stay there?
Yeah.
So it's like a magnet is attached to you?
Yeah, that's pretty cool though,
And it
because
pulls you.
it would balance you quite a bit, right?
And the guy pulls you?
Well, no. I mean, it would simply work for one turn. The concern that I have for that is that if you need to cross the lap, we're gonna need to check that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty important. Or we can simply make it so that it only works with someone that hasn't gone to the next lap yet, or something like that.
Maybe.
Maybe it's too hard to do. Let's see if we can do anything else with the budget. So we got stealing. Now we got gifting, which is the opposite. We got losing. We could do a gain. We've never made a gain. Gain 500, gain 1,000, that sort of stuff.
How would you gain?
You just get it.
Oh.
But we could make less than 500, right? We don't want to too much. So yeah, let's do that. Go gain.
Whoa, saying gain
Gain underscore. Let's do
100?
sure. Gain 100. It's not very much. But,
Yeah.
I was thinking that the least we should do is like 250. So let's half all of these quantities. Now gain 500.
Gian. I need to spell gain properly. Gain. 500.
Yeah. Gain
Gain.
750.
That's a lot. 750.
Comma. Enter. Okay, so let's see. We have the skip turn. Let's do a gain turn. No underscores for this. Just capital T. Yeah. Comma. Anything else that we can do? Do you want to do something incredibly cruel?
What?
Bankrupt. Lose everything.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure? You're gonna hate it if you get it.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. You're like, oh!
Yeah, well, okay, sure. Let's make only one card of that. Yeah, bankrupt. No, with a K. Bankrupt. Yeah, you know what that word means?
You get nothing.
Yeah, well, you have nothing and you can't pay your debts. That's what bankruptcy is. But it's an actual, it comes from, is it Italian or Latin or a mix of the two? I'm not sure. It's probably really, really old Italian. But it comes from banco, which means table, and rotto, which means broken. Broken table.
A broken table? I don't know what it has to do with a broken table.
It's an old thing that I think bankers from back in the day used to do when they wouldn't give loans anymore or something like that. I'm sorry, I don't know the exact thing, but that's where it comes from. Yeah. So, what else? So we got bankruptcy, gain.
We could have one where we make like a. Would it be too hard to like make a border around the player in one, and that all the money gets sucked from those players that are in the border to the person?
Well, no, it wouldn't be difficult. We can do it by a number of tiles. But I think we're starting to make things that are too complex. Yeah. Say it would be cool to have to decide somebody else's role, something like that. There'll be a lot of things that would be interesting. So we got pariah. We could do something that is like opposite of pariah. We could do pariah reflection.
Pariah reflection?
Yeah, which is it forces people to target you and then it hits themselves. But I think it would be a problem because there's so many things that don't work hitting yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, let's not do something like that. But pariah, we really liked. Pariah tested really well because people keep forgetting about pariah, so they want to target someone and then they end up having to target someone else. Oh, I just thought, what happens if you're pariah and you get swap on the next turn? How does that work? Uh-oh. We should test that.
Yeah. But first I think we should remove the bankrupt.
Why?
I gotta change my mind about it.
Okay.
People will get really angry if they get it.
Sure.
Me included.
Fair enough.
Save.
Okay. Well, let's finish these and then we're gonna test that. So, closest refuel, that's already there. Now, gift 500. Gift 500. So that should be very easy. We're gonna go down to when we have play card.
Okay.
There it is. Oh boy. So there they are. Steel, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is the one you want. So copy any of these. Actually, copy all three of these. Paste. And rename this to gift. Copy the word. Paste it. Paste it. Save. So gift 500 also leads us to victim phase. Blah, 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 blah. Appoint victim. Blah, 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 blah. And here they are. Now copy all of this. Paste it here, save. Okay, so replace this with gift. Copy it, paste it here and here. Save. Okay, so if P is the same as yourself, if P is not the same as yourself, but if it's the same as yourself, can't gift to yourself. Gift to yourself. Copy all of this. Paste it here. And here. Save. Okay, so here we have a get robbed, which is in the player. So let's go and take a look at get robbed. So the issue here is that the change score is minus returnable, return returnable. Okay, so all we need to do is give it backwards. So we're gonna send it a negative value. But here instead of get robbed, let's rename this. So hit Control R twice and go transfer score. Transfer or money, whatever. Yeah, transfer score. Score.
And we only need the robbed.
Okay, save. And now that we transfer the score, we are simply going to transfer a negative. So put a minus in front of this 500, a minus in front of this 1000, and a minus in front of this 1050. 500. Save. Okay, so this is done. Or should be. Should be, anyway.
So gift, now you can select the person you're given to?
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Yeah. Now, no effect. Well, that's easy.
It's very easy.
Yeah, we just need a message for that.
Yeah.
Um,
That says like lol. And by the way, we have the card type names that we're gonna have to deal with.
right,
Don't
good
forget
point.
those.
Yeah, that's a good point. So here we have a message. So this is a good example. Copy all of this.
It does need this
Paste it here.
of things.
So change this to no effect. There it is. Save. Okay. Now we don't need any of these tests. We just need the message.
And the discard phase.
Shift tab. Save. And comma lol. No, you already have a comma. Just lol. Comma. Useless. Discard. Save. Okay, here we go. So that's done. That's easy. Now we got gain 250, gain 500, and gain 7. This is the same as the lose. So let's go find the lose.
Except you get them, so they're
Yeah,
plus.
we're gonna put a negative or whatever.
Where is the losing?
There they are. Okay, copy all of this.
There's only 2 loses?
Yeah, we didn't want to put the extreme ones. Paste. Okay, and now here you go gain. Yeah, and here you go gain again. And now copy this.
Remember they got the wrong
Paste it.
names. Oh, whoops.
Oh yeah,
I copied, sorry.
that's fine. Copy this. Paste this. Okay, so this one needs to be 250, I think.
Yes, and the next one is 500.
500. Oh, I hit.
And then
and this,
750.
Yes, and 750. Okay, save. And now this one is very, very easy again. Instead of gain 500, instead of change score minus, you change score to
Plus.
250, and that's it. Or in this case 500. I skipped one mistakenly. 250, and this one is 750. Save. Okay, that's easy. So this is done too. And we got gain turn. So this one is just the same as skip. So let's go and find skip turn. There it is. Okay, copy all of this. Paste it right here.
Except
Go gain turn. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Okay. Now let's player turn sequence active player.
add refuel.
Add. Yeah, go add refuel. Okay, there we go. Instantiate land refuel. Copy. Paste. Paste. Let's turn sequence, blah, blah, blah. Discard phase. Okay, we need to be careful here because yes, actually, we should do refuel, discard phase.
So we just start?
So we just gain bonus, yeah. So there's an interesting thing here. I've noticed that we're not updating the position. Now, is this card phase actually updating it for us? It isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we should update the positions. Let's update them in this card phase just to be safe. So here you go, update positions.
Raise position.
Okay, this one. Yeah, open, close, semicolon. So if we do it a few too many times, it's okay. It doesn't hurt anyone. Okay, so we are done with all of our new modifications here. Now the only thing we need to do is we need to go and write these names. Right, so gift 500, etc. So let's keep this here. Let's go to Unity. I forgot to stop the Dropbox. I did now. Let's see if we're gonna get bugs. We'll find out soon. So type names, okay. To refuel. Now let's check how many we have. 26. Okay. Whoa! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear!
Things?
I
can't
I
select?
hit enter and now it's creating a million. It's creating 2,000 entries.
Oh no.
It's fine. It may wake up now, but
Help.
yeah, Unity is really struggling now. Okay. 2, 6. Now I'm patiently waiting for this to work.
It's still updating.
Yeah, I have no idea if... Okay, wait a second. Let's try and hit 1 backspace. And let's see if this works.
It's keeping to update.
Yeah, we can't do anything now.
We gotta close.
What? Yeah, Control Z. I'm trying, but we may need to close Unity.
Which means lose saved.
I don't think so. I don't know that we've changed anything.
We gotta close it, I think.
Wait, it's doing things. So I pressed escape. I'm sure. Oh, there's the backspace. Okay. Yeah, it's doing things in ultra slow-mo. So I pressed escape now. There, managed.
Boom.
Okay, 2, 6, enter. Wow, okay. Don't make this mistake, people. This mistake. All right, so gift 500 is the next one. So let's take this. So copy it, paste it here, and go gift with a capital G. Gift. Copy it all, paste it, paste it. Okay, so this one is 1,000 and this one is 1,500. Next, we've got no effect.
Which is we're just gonna write lol.
You want to write lol?
Yeah.
Okay, go to lol. I
nice
don't know if that's
mark.
very clear, to be honest, but okay.
Well, we already have the instructions telling us.
That's true. Gain. Okay. Now, gain is not a great term. Anyway, copy this. Paste it here, here, and here. This one's already correct. This one 250, and this one 750. Now, so instead of gift, we had gain, but we should gain. Just type get. That's it. Get. Get. And get. Save.
Now we can copy the get, because the get turns
And now
next.
get. No, this one is bonus turn or whatever we called it.
Bonus turn.
Yeah, so wherever our to break down, to refuel, skip, bonus turn. Yeah, just wait, don't. Okay, type it here. Bonus.
Bonus.
Yeah, well, all capitals. It doesn't change anything, but when we change fonts, it will. Bonus.
Turn.
Turn. Okay, save.
Test.
All right, so before we test, we want to test Pariah plus swap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're simply gonna roll normally, but I'm gonna give 1 Pariah first.
Okay. Red.
Yeah. Okay. And draw a card, take it. All right, now I'm gonna change this with, oh, yeah, we don't have it there. Okay, I'm just gonna put push, oh no, I can't. This is gonna be affected by Pariah. Let's go lose 500, so it's immune from Pariah for all of the other players, right?
Why didn't it load up?
Huh?
Wanted card.
Because of the Unity bugs.
Ah.
Yeah, don't worry about it, we'll fix it in a moment. Lose 500, okay.
We're testing the other ones.
No, I'm just having them finish a turn. That's it. Right? All I'm doing is finish a turn so that Pariah can do swap, and then we'll have to select yourself because you're Pariah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But that shouldn't be possible. Okay, so now I'm going to choose swap. That's Red's turn. I'm going to roll whatever. It doesn't particularly matter. Ooh, what a roll.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, and now draw a card, and it's swap, right? Can't swap places with yourself. Oh, Pariah's gone away, and now I can.
Oh, Jet.
Right, so by clicking on ourselves, we've made Pariah go away, and then we were able to click anyone else. Okay, we need to do another test for this. We are gonna put pariah for the next guy. And then we're gonna do exactly the same as before. So lose 500. And then instead of clicking on ourselves, we're gonna try and click in on anybody else, and let's see if it doesn't let us.
Let's see.
Yeah, because we found possibly 2 bugs. I still don't know whether that works or not, you know? So. Is poor pariah getting overtaken?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh
dude,
boy.
can you stop?
We're trying to test.
Alright, sounds good. 2. Next one, you're gonna roll a 2, whoever you are. You rolled a 12. Okay.
Good.
So green, lose 500. Okay. Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, that's because he had a bonus from before.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to check that too. Ay.
Bugs.
Yeah. Because breakdown is supposed to stop you.
Mm-hmm. There's reds too.
Yeah.
And
I mean, this
reds
isn't too
bonus.
bad, but it's not. It's just not consistent with how we understand games. All right, now we go back to swap. I'm fairly sure that the bug will still present itself. So let's see. Draw a card, swap. Select the player that's a pariah.
Yourself.
Pariah is you. Can't swap places with yourself, and then pariah goes away. So we can't do that. We can't make pariah go away by simply clicking on things that are illegal. So that's already a big bug, and it's a bug I did not expect. Now let's go take a look at the input manager, because that's going to be the one. Yeah, right, because it appoints the victim, right? That's the issue. And then when you appoint the victim, it immediately deals with the pariah, and that's a problem. We need to deal with the pariah. Oh, there it is. So if check for pariah, if you're not pariah, do that. And here, check for pariah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the reason why this is happening is because we're not returning. And so here, if it says can't swap places with yourself, select return. Semicolon.
Returnal. Okay, there.
Can't give for yourself, select type return in here. Return. Yeah, put another return on this one.
So many returns.
Semicolon. Yeah, well, we want to avoid ending up here if the selection is incorrect. Return.
Oh.
So all wrong selections need to return before the pariah is resolved. So that solves the problem of that pariah disappearing. Okay, let's just copy this. It's getting boring. Copy, paste, paste, paste.
I wonder how many lines we have in this code.
Paste. That's on the track. Paste, paste, paste. Well, these should all be impossible actually, but anyway. They should not present a risk. Okay, we're good. Save. So, that's good. Now, we need to check for pariah. And we need to say, if the P you've chosen is not a pariah, do that. This is a little bit more complicated. Yeah, actually, I think this applies to more than one. Let's give it another quick test, because I think it will also apply to any other card that deals with. Okay, wait a moment. Pariah, where is it? Target me. Okay, and then I'm gonna put 2 for next time. Yeah. So this one is an 8.
Because you're trying to stop people from getting bonus turns so we can test.
Yeah.
And now this guy's gonna roll a 2.
That's fine. Gets the pariah. Okay, we're good. Now swap from pariah to there they are.
Ooh.
Lose 500. Or actually, let's just test gain 500. Gain 250. Let's try that. Okay, so roll. Red's rolling. Get 250.
Woo!
And it's already happened. Okay, now let's change it to gain 500.
For yellow.
Then we're gonna try gain turn. That one could have an interesting bug. Get 500. It worked. Okay.
He got 500.
Get 750. This one should end up on 1,660. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Now green's turn. Now let's choose something that requires picking people, like for example steal. Okay. So let's roll for green, and then we're gonna go steal, and we're gonna try and steal from someone else. And I bet you it's gonna say you can't. Yeah, that's right. Select a player that's a pariah. Now if you select yourself, can still end the game is broken. We can't exit the cycle.
Drat.
Right? So it's a very, very big bug, but it's not an easy one to fix, or at least not an obvious one. So we need to go take a look at check for pariah. By the way, if you guys are curious, if you want to do this, press F12 and you go to the definition. All right, so check for pariah, checks how many pariahs you've got, and if you got even a single one pariah, it returns true. That should not necessarily apply to self. So that's interesting. So we can't simply do it this way. We are going to have to make this one a little bit more complicated. So we need to have a list of players that is a pariah, and check if the list of players has only one pariah, and then we're gonna need to do a switch. All right, so I think we're gonna leave it like this, but no, we can't leave it like this. Okay, I know what we'll do.
Okay.
Let's go up here, and here create a private list of type player. Close the of type space. Call it list underscore pariahs. Semicolon. Okay. Copy the list. We need to initialize it in start. Let's see what we got here. Setup players, blah blah blah. Setup deck, text instructions, die wheels. I think we're gonna put it here. So go paste equals new list of type player, open close round, semicolon. That's all we need. Save. Okay, copy the list. Let's go all the way down to our pariah check right here. And in the beginning, you're going to say paste dot clear. So we clear our list, open close round, semicolon. Okay, here instead of this return true, copy the list, paste the list, open dot add, open round, and go list players I. Paste, close it, semicolon, save. Okay, now after the for loop, we're gonna say if list pariahs, dot count higher than 0. Close it. Actually, simply cut this, paste it here. Save. Now remember how I told you can use a condition that would belong in an if as a bool. Okay, because here we'll tell you, is it true that list pariahs is higher than 0 in terms of how many there are? And if it's true, then we have at least a pariah. If it's false, then we don't. Now we know we have at least one pariah. That's, whoops, I think I must have pressed something weird. Anyway, yeah, I want the error list. Okay, so actually I could probably lower this a bit. Lower. There. All right, so a point player, that is the issue. Let's check for pariahs true, and then we go here. If P is not pariah, if the player you chose is not pariah, then do something. But if it is pariah, go else,
Me? Sorry.
Yeah, else.
Else.
Actually, wait a second. Save. Huh. I just realized that I'm a bit of a banana. Because... No, am I a bit of a banana? I don't think so. Right. Wait. I am a banana. Ignore this. Save. This check needs to happen earlier. But it's good, because now we have the test that fills in the list, so we can reuse that test. And we can reuse it in play card. So when you get swap right here, right? You see here you got a discard phase because nobody to swap with. So we need to check if opponents on track, right? And if opponents are on the track, then here we're gonna do another test, and we're gonna say call that pariah check. No, just call it, just pariah, whatever. Check for pariah, whatever it's called.
Pariah.
Yeah, but if you spell it wrong, you're never gonna find it. Pariah. This, check for pariah. Open, close, round, semicolon. Okay, close. Right, so notice how this is a bool function, so it will return a bool. But because we are not asking it anything, it will simply return, and it won't matter that it returned anything. We don't care. What matters to us is that it populated that list. Now we can go and check that list. Okay, so you go if, open round, list pariahs dot count equals 1 and list pariahs dot contains open round list underscore players. No.
Look, error, look.
Yeah, so just go list underscore players. Square bracket. Copy all of this. Paste. Close the round. Close it again. Open a squiggly. Enter, close it, save. Okay, so, and here put an else. Open squiggly. Yeah, okay, cut all of this, put it in the else. Now I'll explain what you're confused about. It's fairly easy actually. And cut all of this. My bad. Paste it again. And paste it here. Save. So nobody to swap with. Let's change this to you're the only pariah. No capital, lowercase. You are apostrophe RE. Come on, you're probably the only individual in North America that knows how to spell that. Pariah.
Then you can spell it too, right?
No, yeah, well, fair enough. Good point. No, I'm just saying that so many people get the "your" wrong that it's funny. So you're the only pariah. Discard. Okay, yeah, that's all correct. So let me explain how this works. So first we check for pariah, right? And here we say list for pariahs count equals 1. So if there's only one pariah in the list of pariahs that's been compiled here, right? And if the list of pariahs, which only has one, contains yourself, okay, that means that the only one in the list is you. Okay? We could have actually changed this. We could have put list of pariahs 0 is you or something like that. Anyway, yeah, probably that would have been cheaper, but whatever. So if you are contained in the list and the list only has one, that means you're the only pariah and you can't select yourself under swap. Okay, now the same should apply for steal and gift, but not to push forward. So we need to separate these. So copy all of this, place it here, save. Okay, so we've separated these concepts now. And now what we're going to do is we're going to copy all of this and paste it right here.
Oh, sorry.
Save.
Sorry.
Okay, so even in the case of gifts and steals, we got the same problem. We actually need to go and check for pariah, right? Because if I am the only pariah, I can't steal from myself, I can't give from myself, I can't steal from the others. Explosions, right? So you're the only pariah. Discard is still the correct behavior. Closest refuel, you can do it on yourself. Closest breakdown, you can do it to yourself. Target me, doesn't change anything. Restart lap, doing it on yourself. Gain turn, doing it on yourself. Well, you can't even choose. Skip turn, gain, can't choose. Lose, can't choose. Doesn't affect your pariah. That's fine. Swap, deploy mine, doesn't affect pariah. No effect, doesn't affect pariah.
No fake effects, nothing.
Okay, it should be good now. So give this a save. And we will get testing for this.
We have 15 minutes.
All right. Well, we've done quite a few new cards. I would have
Yep.
loved to try some other weird stuff, but whatever.
At least
So-
we got some weird stuff done.
That's true. All right, so
We
target
haven't
me.
tested some of the things like gain turn and
Yeah, we'll test
lull.
it. We'll test it now. We'll finish the testing.
Yep.
But this bug of target me is extremely important. It needs to be fixed, right? Because if any player gets it, it's done. The entire game is broken. They can't play it anymore. Okay, now instead of target me, we're gonna put. So we did do gain. Let's do one gain turn. We also need to try no effect. So let's begin with no effect.
We still got 2.
Yeah, it's fine.
Surprise.
If they
and
don't
here
move
we
too
can-
much, I'm only happy, really. Lol. Red. Lol. Useless. Discard. Okay. Seems to have worked. Now, let's change this to gain turn. Roll. Beep, 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 beep. Bonus turn. Discard. Perfect. That's exactly how I want it. So,
How do we... Oh, gain turn, yeah.
so you get the bonus for later,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's exactly as it should be.
Good. Everything works that we've done.
Yes, I think so. The new additions are all fine.
Except for Pariah, which is a problem right now.
Well, we're testing it, right? So now we're just going to roll this. Overtake, explosions, destruction, whatever. Okay, so draw a card. Get 250. Okay, finally we're blue. I'm now going to change this to swap. Okay,
Okay.
roll the dice. Boom.
Boom. Wow. What a mess.
Pick it up. It says select a victim, which it shouldn't say.
Oh boy, that didn't work.
Oh, wait, it could be Unity always acting up.
Let me try the dual.
Save. Joachim. Alright. It could very well be that. Save. Okay.
Now I need to test the whole shebang again.
I know. Tell me about it. Alright. So,
Green is the pariah person.
yeah, so what I'm going to do instead of 1, 2, I'm going to do 3. And then I'm going to say target me. Okie doke. Let's go. Draw a card. Pariah. Okay, now swap to just gain 250 or something. Who cares? Alright. You roll the 3. Get 250. You roll the 3. Get 250. You roll the 3.
Get 250.
Swap with swap with swap. 3.
You roll the 3.
You're the only pariah. Discard.
Dump it.
It's working.
Woo!
Oh, we should have actually tried clicking on people, but no, I don't think so. It would have been fine. Okay, so that's Fixio. We've tested all of the ones we've done so far. They all work. Now, there was one that we had a problem with a breakdown. Do you remember which one?
No.
We had a problem with us having to skip a turn and somehow...
Skip a turn and bonusing. That?
Yeah, but somehow we got to roll again, and I can't remember how. Though it could have been Unity being difficult again. So, well, let's try at least one where we can go to closest refuel. So let's try this. Nine. More fuel for next turn. Discard. That's how it should be. But that wait. We had the. It was fine. You just had the wrong instructions, I think.
Oh yeah, it's up there in the bugs area.
Right. Let's go take a look because I can't remember it now. Landing on refuel after swap gives wrong instructions due to opponent landing first. Right.
Bugs.
Well, I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. I mean, I know that's fixable. So we have a little bit of time. Let's add at least something interesting here. So, actually, I've got an idea. Do you know one thing that I think we should do? We should display how many laps you have under your player. So something like lap 1 or something. What do you think?
We can't put lap -1.
That's true. We would leave it on 0. We can clamp it. It's fine. Right. So it would still be lap 0. Okay. So let's simply add that. That should be in player. Each player should have its update score. Change score. This goes to update score texts in Game Manager. Okay. Well, that's fairly easy.
Everything's in Game Manager because it's a Game Manager.
Yeah.
So.
Update score texts. There they are. Okay, so in front of them, we're simply going to add a lap line break, right? So type LAP lap colon space and quote space plus space colon quote, my bad. Okay, and how did we deal with the problem of the card text?
I think we,
because it had those line breaks. It should be under setup. Right here. Copy this. Copy all of this. Go back to Game Manager. Go right here, paste it. Copy this. Paste it here. Save. Oh, sorry, in here. Save. Right, so now lap, and we need to add the information about the lap. So that's fairly easy. Go mathf dot clamp open bracket, and here you go. I've just realized this is pretty weird. Oh no, we went in a sequence. That's true. Fair enough. Copy all of this. My bad. Copy all of this. Paste it here. Remove the S and go laps. Comma. 0. Comma. Paste. Dot laps. Laps. Close the round. Semicolon.
No semicolon. Plus.
Plus. Good girl. You're better than me. And here you want to go dot to string actually. And I noticed that there's another error. Open close. Here, put a mathf.abs.
So many math Fs.
It's all about math, girl. Open round. Close the round here. Okay, so why is it important that we have an absolute? Because then the clamp won't work otherwise. Because at least I think it may not work. Because the deal is, if you have laps -1, right, which we don't want to display, we're going to clamp it between 0 and, but if you don't put the apps, this is still going to be -1. And that's not what we want.
Instead of 1.
So it will turn into 1, and so clamp between 0 and 1 with a -1 as a value is 0. So that should work. Except I just realized that we need we need to remember that it's 0 based. So here, +1, save. No, wait, no, no, I'm completely wrong. We need to do the +1 after we have done everything. So open a brown bracket right here, close it right here, and just before you close it, +1. Okay, save. Because you go +1 only after you've clamped it, right? You're on lap 1. So you clamp it to 0. We can test this now. Okay, we forgot to put the line breaks because we are silly. Right here, put a slash. That's, no, this one. And save.
Save.
Okay, so I'll demonstrate to you.
I keep forgetting that it's the symbol
That's not bad. I don't think I like the colon. We'll probably remove it. At any rate, now what we can do is roll a 1 and get a push back by 3 or something. Okay?
Okay.
And now what you'll see, and let's look at yellow. Here's our yellow player. See, he's on lap 0, but it says lap 1. That's correct, because humans understand this is the first lap. Right? Eh? Oh, does it not let us do a 1? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Then I'll do a 2. That surprised me. Apparently 1 is the one we cannot do somehow. Oh, maybe it's clamped. I don't know. 2 it lets us do. Winning. Backward by 3. Okay. Draw a card. Push by 3. Do yourself.
Bang.
Okay, now let's take a look at player green. There he is. He's got a laps -1. It still says lap 1. Okay. Now, let's go back to the game manager. Roll a 70. And just none, whatever. Okay. Oh,
We could have put the lol one. It doesn't do anything.
sure, it's fine. We're gonna get something. We'll see what.
Hopefully not something that delays the lap.
I think actually 70. Let's do push backward, because I've just realized we're gonna have a problem.
I think we're gonna land in the mine.
No, the issue is when you do a full lap and then you run backwards, you get a negative. So your lap's gonna go down again, I bet you, which is an issue. We don't want that. So instead of lap, we are gonna need to request something else. Oh wow. Sure, roll a 2, please. Otherwise you'll be here all day. Yeah, I bet you I'm right. So we're gonna roll a 63 now. Sure, draw a card. Push yourself, I don't care. Okay, so roll a 63, which will get us all the way around, and then we're gonna use push backward, and you will see that red's lap is going to go to -1. See, blue's on lap 2, that's correct. But you'll see that as soon as red crosses, it's gonna go to lap 2, and then we're gonna roll that, it's gonna go back to lap 1, which is wrong.
Okay, let's see.
Red rolled a 63.
Bonk.
That's pretty epic.
But not as epic as 70.
This is really fun to watch. Oh, sorry.
Hurry up.
Wake me up before you go.
Bonk.
All right.
Boing, bow.
There, so we're right there. Now we're gonna get that push back. Okay, look, lap 2, observe that. Push back yourself. Lap 1.
Oh,
That's wrong. And the reason why this is because we need to call highest lap, not lap.
Whoopsies.
So instead of laps, type HI. There it is. Copy this. Paste it here. Save.
Then we gotta stop its one.
I know. Remove this colon because it annoys me. Save. Okay. And now I bet you it's correct. So let's give it one last test. We're gonna do exactly the same test case. So oh wait, Unity could be being difficult. Let's not do that. Do this. Save. Complain. Save. Stop complaining. Okay. Okay. So now we are yellow right here, and we are going to roll a 63, and we are going to do push backward of 3, and we are going to roll.
And then we're gonna fall asleep while watching him.
Are you ready to fall asleep? 3, 2, 1. Fall asleep. You're still awake. Why are you awake?
For pretend, I meant.
For pretend. Am I being deceived by my own blood? Horrible. Alright, so we put that colon away. I think it's much better.
I think
now.
the bumpiness of the car is actually kind of funny.
That it sort of bounces about.
It's like it's gravel.
Yeah, I guess. That's fair enough, actually, yeah.
It doesn't really matter then.
We could have probably even made it jump a bit, but it's better that it doesn't jump. It's still a car. Okay, so push by -3. We're on lap 2, and we stay on lap 2. Perfect. Even though our lap says we're currently on 0. Right? Because when we go to the next one, it's that.
Look, it's all, lap said 3.
Eh?
Laps on the game manager said 3.
And the game manager said 3.
On the game, turn it on again, and do the same thing. The game manager, it said highest lap 0, laps 3. Not now, but after we had done the 63ing stuff.
Are you sure about this?
I am.
Okay, let's take a look because I didn't see this. That would be a really weird bug. All right, one more time. Go yellow.
But not here on the game manager thing.
On the game manager thing.
That. Wherever no, I meant here in the players.
Are you sure you weren't looking at the car ID?
I might have, but let's see. I might have been looking at the car ID, but
The car ID is very definitely a 3.
yeah.
Let's go verify. It's the best way.
Yeah. Whoops.
Whoops.
If I got it wrong.
Oof, I will disown you. You will not have any more inheritance if you got this
Laps
wrong.
1, yeah, wrong.
Wait.
Oh, I forgot about that. Laps
Highest
1.
lap 1, laps 0. Everything seems correct to me.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsies. Okay. Yeah, alright, so excuse me. Alright, well, I guess we're done for today. What we're going to do next time
Make
is...
more cards?
Well, sure, we can do a few more cards, but we are actually going to surely begin to give a little bit more feedback when it comes to turns. There's one thing that's been bothering me for a long time, which is every time you skip a turn, it doesn't tell you you have skipped a turn. So you just it magically goes to the next guy. And I would like to change that.
So it's like, boo has skipped a turn.
Yes, exactly.
Somebody has skipped a turn.
Yes.
Somebody has
So I
skipped
would
a
like
turn.
to have a small eye enumerator that simply displays a big text that says blue's turn, something like that, and then goes to blue, and it goes and for skipping is no turn for blue, then it goes away, and then it's the next player, and then you may say no turn for red, and then it goes away if people need to skip in a row.
Then...
You remember yesterday when we played, we had like 3 people that all had to skip
Oh yeah, and I was the only one who
Yeah,
didn't.
you're the only one who did like 2 turns in a row, pretty much, right? So. Okay. Well, thanks very much for watching, people, and we will see you again tomorrow for episode 24.
And this time it's not surprise.
Yeah, no more surprises. I'm tired. Goodbye.
See ya!